Hello friends, happy Tuesday. We've had such a busy day today. I was over at our new house today, like moving around boxes and stuff, and it was a disaster. It was so dusty, dirty. So did that, came home, took a shower, and I don't even, those days where you're like, I feel like I've done so much, but I can't tell you what I've done. That's today. So gonna go ahead and leave you guys a shopping link right here in the comments. So this is where you can find all of the makeup and everything that I'm gonna use. Let me pin this here. And I was gonna do my makeup with you guys, but I'm gonna do my pre-makeup routine first while we kind of figure out what we should do. So I have nothing in mind as far as what makeup I should do. So I'm gonna let you guys pick as far as like the coverage, the eyeshadow, the lipstick, all the things. So go ahead and start commenting down below what foundation choice you'd like to see me use today. We can use the liquid, we can use a spray, we can use the stick foundation, we can use the BB cream, we can use any of these. So go ahead and pick which foundation to choose, whether you want to do the BB cream, the stick foundation, the Serum Plus, or the spray. So get to choosing. Go ahead and just comment down below while I do the pre-makeup routine. So before I put on any makeup, I always make sure to do 2 skincare products. One, it boosts hydration, it takes away redness, it helps with inflammation, it helps with so much. So that is this guy. This is the Refreshed Rose Water. So you want to spray this just like that all over. So this comes in 2 sizes. You can either do the 50 or there's 100. So the rose water is so good to use underneath your makeup because it reduces redness, it tightens your pores, it adds moisture into your foundation, or into your skin, sorry, and it helps with redness. It does so much. And like I said, I use it as like my daily hydration. So that's very important to make sure you're doing. So it's a toner, so it tightens your skin, it tightens your pores, so make sure to definitely grab that and make sure to use it beforehand. It dries very quickly, and like I said, it's going to be our moisture for the day. And then you want to make sure that you go in with your eye cream. So this eye cream I rant and rave about. It is my absolute favorite. It is packed with caffeine and other amazing healing ingredients that really help heal dark circles, heal fine lines, and do so much for your under eye. So I use about that much. And then you just want to use it on your ring finger, and then I'll just dot this underneath my eye and then start working this back and forth on the dark circle area into the inner corner of the eye, those crow feet, and then work onto the eyelids just like this. And then whatever's left over, I'll use on my forehead, whatever's left over, my laugh lines, just like that. So why you want to do your eye cream before you put on your foundation? Have you ever put on your concealer and you felt like it just fell into every fine line that you didn't even know was there? That is for lack of eye cream. So what the eye cream does is it firms up this area and allows a really nice hydrated surface to sit on top of. Not only is it really good at kind of giving you a really nice surface, but it also is healing your fine lines, healing your dark circles, healing any of just the discoloration on your under eye, heals your crow's feet, evens out the coverage or the coloring on your eyelids. It does so much. So if you are frustrated with your under eye, you have to use your eye cream. AM and PM, before I go to bed at night, I use my eye cream as well. The other amazing thing about this eye cream is how it feels. It feels so good. It like firms up this whole area. It almost feels like an eye lift, honestly. When it's drying, you're like, oh, it feels so amazing. So, so good. So you want to go ahead and let this dry. And then we're going to do our pre-makeup routine. So those are the only 2 skincare products that I do before I put on any makeup. And now we're going to do our pre-makeup routine. All right. So I have so many comments for which foundation. Hey, Ashley. Yeah. Can you count for foundation requests? Yes. And tell me who's the winner? I'm an assistant going through your comments to make sure to Then we're going to count them to see what is the winner for today's coverage, whether we're going to do the spray, the Serum Plus foundation, the stick, or the BB cream. So we'll see what foundation you guys want to see today based on the comments. Okay, so while we're counting those comments, we're going to do our pre-makeup routine. So the first things first is your setting spray. And I know that kind of sounds odd. You're like, setting spray before makeup? And typically you would be right, because that is kind of like an odder thing to do. Now, the reason that I do my setting spray before my makeup, before my primer, is this is going to set my skin. It's going to lock in any discolor or any over oil, over dryness. It's going to add that moisture into your skin as well. And honestly, it acts kind of as like just a barrier between my skin and everything else. So I have found, especially when you have oily skin, that this is a huge, huge help keeping everything into place. So give it a try. I promise you'll be impressed. And we're going to let this dry. The stick, the BB cream, the spray. Oh, so many choices, so little time. All right, so as we count these foundation requests, now I'm going to have you guys vote on what color blush should I use. There's a couple different colors to choose from. There is Sisterly, which is my favorite, which looks like this. We have Sisterly. We have Surreal, looks like this. We have Sisterly, Surreal. We have Sweet, which looks like this. Just kind of a more mauve color. We have Stunning, which looks like this. Here's two compared. So for lack of opening all the blushes, which color would you like? Sisterly, Surreal, Sweet, or Stunning? Which blush color should we use? Aren't those pretty? That combo is gorgeous. Love those. So go ahead and comment your blush choice. And then we'll go from there too. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. I think my setting spray is dry. So now, after you do your setting spray, now we're going to go in with our mattifying face primer. So mattifying face primer is going to go on next, and I use about that much-ish to go on first. So I'll dot this on all over my skin like this. I'm going to go in for a little bit more. And I do this gradually because some days I like a lot of primer, some days I feel like I can get away with less. I just kind of feel it out. What's the result?
So I will say I can only see comments back to a certain point, not to the start. But I made visual proof since someone called me a liar last time I did this.
BB cream is 14. Liquid. What's liquid?
So spray is 6, BB is 14. Liquid, I didn't see any comments. I know that there were some, but I couldn't scroll back and see them. Serum Plus is 8, and stick was 1.
Okay. BB cream it is, guys. BB cream. All right. Since they called me a liar last time. You guys be nice to the assistant. All right, so went ahead and put on our mattifying face primer all over. You want to put this and like kind of press this in all over, just like this. So primer it's a crime not to prime. And the reason that little silly saying is because it's true. So this is going to be super, super important for all skin types. It caps your creasing, caps your pores, minimize the appearance of pores, minimizes imperfections in the skin. It has a blurring ingredient in it. So not only does it make your makeup, your foundation, whatever you're using, look fuller coverage, look more solid on the skin, but it also is going to help to camouflage any fine lines or creases or anything like that. So very important to make sure that you're doing that. I have a tripod on my porch because I'm filming something. The mailman's here and I'm like, don't hit my tripod. So primer, super, super, super important to make sure that you're doing. So something else that you want to make sure you do with your primer is put it on and then let it set for a couple minutes. That's going to be really important because if you're doing your primer too close to your foundation, the two are just going to be mixed together. So it's going to cause, one, your primer's not going to work as well. Two, it's not going to blur anything because it's going to mix in with your foundation. It just becomes a giant mess, honestly. It's like, what's that mama doing? Still here. So very important. My top and then these really cute little work pants, I'll stand up at the end and show you guys, are both from Spanx, which you guys can use my code, which is RheaXSpanx, to save on their site. But very important to make sure you do. And you'll know when it's time to do your setting spray again because your primer won't feel like wet or anything. It'll feel like it sets. So now's a good time to take my collagen while I wait for my primer to further set in. And then if you guys haven't finished, have you guys finished voting for your blush color? Have we finished? Who won? What blush are we using today? Because we have our foundation. We're going to do the BB cream. You guys won. Your BB cream winners. And now what blush are we going to do? Using my collagen now. I take this every day, once a day. Don't want to spill anything. Sweet. This collagen is so yummy. It tastes like a tart apple juice, like a candy. A lot of requests for sweet. What's the answer?
Sweet.
Sweet.
17 for sweet versus
Supple wasn't an option, but that's my vote. That's funny.
11 for surreal, 10 for sisterly.
All right, sweet it is.
Any more polls that we should be on our toes?
Yeah, surprise! I'm gonna have them vote on eyeshadow and lips too.
Okay, great.
I decided last minute. I was like getting out my makeup, and I was like, I don't know what I want to do, and I was like, I'll just let them choose. I figured it's a funner way to watch, right? Because you're like, you don't know what's gonna happen. All right, so now we're gonna use our setting spray again. Just like so. So setting spray, primer, setting spray is the routine that you want to do as far as your pre-makeup routine. Now, the reason that you want to do your setting spray after your primer, because you're probably thinking, okay, I already did my setting spray. Why am I doing it again? The reason is because it's going to set your primer. It adds almost like a layer over top, just like it does with your foundation when you add a setting spray over your foundation to keep everything into place. It does the same thing with your primer. So not only are you getting just extra, like, not safety, but like extra protection, extra hold to your foundation, it also is helping reduce excessive oil, excessive dryness, and keeping everything together. So super, super important. I don't have organza pressed powder, so I personally can't do that. But yes, you can use the pressed powder to set your under eye depending on what your skin type is. Yes, even after using rose water. So if you're just now tuning in, we did our pre-makeup routine and our skincare routine. So what you want to do is rose water, eye cream, setting spray, primer, take your collagen, setting spray. And then you're ready for your makeup. And typically when I'm doing this routine, I'm getting dressed, doing my hair, getting the kids ready, you know, getting out the rest of my makeup. So the routine itself goes by really quickly. So I never feel like, gosh, this takes forever, like prepping my skin. It doesn't feel like that. Also, you want to make sure you get your blending buds wet. So you'll wring these underneath water and then squeeze till no water falls, then they're ready to use. So we voted on our foundation. I'm going to do my concealer because that's a non-negotiable because this concealer is amazing. I'm going to set my makeup because I have oily skin, so that's non-negotiable. I'm going to set it with the pressed powder because it's my favorite and it's so good for your skin, so that's a non-negotiable. And then for bronzer, we don't have a ton of options, unfortunately. So we're going to do our Beachfront Bronzer in Sunset. You guys voted on your blush in the shade Sweet. And then I'm going to do the highlight in Pearly because we don't have a lot of options as far as that goes right now. Brows. I only have one brow product. So we're going to do the brow pencil in brown. Lashes. Would you guys want to see the Twisted mascara or the 4D? Or both? Twisted, 4D, or both? Have you vote on that because I'm getting that out now. Okay, concealer mattes right off as well. So Michelle, I would definitely make sure that you're setting your makeup really well, especially the concealer, and that you're doing that pre-makeup routine. Setting spray, primer, setting spray is going to be huge. So since you guys voted on your BB cream, what you want to do first off is make sure to shake it up. I always shake up my foundations no matter what I'm using. So gonna shake, shake, shake. And then what you want to do is now I'm going to take this on my fingers. So this BB cream is a tinted moisturizer. It's a beauty balm, which is going to enhance your natural beauty without being over coverage, essentially. You're going to still be able to see your skin underneath, see your freckles, see you without feeling like you're wearing a layer of foundation. So it looks like this. It does have a natural SPF in it as well. So heading into summer, this is a really, really good product to make sure that you have. So this is going to be amazing for fast, easy coverage that you can literally put on with your hands. So the BB cream is really awesome too because you can layer it. So you can put this on underneath your foundation. You can mix this with your liquid foundations. You can wear it by itself. It is a light coverage. So as you see, I just put this on all over, just like so. And you can still see my skin, but what you can't see is you can't see any redness, and it takes away that like edge of your skin. It gives you a really nice even complexion. So this is amazing. The concealer is called the Skin Solution Concealer. And hold on, we got a creeper. Okay, so this is a really, really good coverage for that reason. So now what you want to do, what you can do, I should say, is you can add more as a little bit extra coverage. So what I like to do is take this and do one layer with my hands to apply. Whoa! I almost dropped that all over myself. We're good. Okay, what you want to do is apply this all over. I don't want this to get on my pants. Okay, good. All right, so now we're going to take the blending buds. So why you want to do this now is this is going to compress the makeup down into place, making it look fuller coverage and softer on the skin. So this is going to be an important step if you have fine lines, wrinkles, or large pores, because this is going to compress that down into that, making it just look softer. So I really do love how just overall soft this is on the skin. Takes away that redness, takes away the discoloration without looking like we're wearing a ton of foundation. So this is also a really good product for during that summertime use because one, it looks really, really soft on the skin. It evens out your complexion, has that natural SPF in it, and it's just soft. It's also very dewy, so it's really hydrating. So if you have dry skin, this is a really, really good option for you. So if you're a fan of like a CC cream, this is very similar to that. It's very similar to a color correcting foundation because it takes away that redness. So this is called the BB cream, the BB Flawless Complexion Enhancer. It enhances your natural beauty with providing a very light, hydrating coverage. So good option to have no matter if you have any foundation you can mix this with, or you can put this on first and then put foundation on over it. So lots of choices when it comes to that. Was that more BB cream? Yes, more BB cream. All right, so now that we have our coverage on, that was easy peasy. Now we're going to use our concealer. So we're going to go in with our Skin Solution Concealer. Awesome, you're from Tennessee, South Carolina, Louisiana. Cool, Delaware. All right, so now we're going to go in with our Skin Solution Concealer, and this is in the shade Lace. I'm going to put this on an upside down triangle because I still like doing that. I like the way that it brings down my under eye, making it look a little bit more youthful and glowy. Also, I want you guys to take note of where I put the concealer. I did not put the concealer right against my under eye. I went down like a centimeter before I put that on. The reason why I did that is because you don't want the majority of that product sitting on the thinnest part of your eye. You want this down, and we're blending down. We're blending up, and then you're going to go down and around because that's going to thin out the product before applying it on the thinnest layer of skin on your face. So if you have under eye creases and wrinkles and you're getting really frustrated, which is a very common thing, and I'm here to help figure out any which way to help you with that, try doing it in that manner. So blending it down and around before you blend it right underneath the eye. And then take note that we're also using the Younique Beauty Blender. The Beauty Blender, the blending buds is what they're called on our website, are amazing. You get 2 when you buy them, the large and the small, and they blend like a dream. They're a little bit more dense than your everyday Beauty Blender, but I actually prefer that because they don't absorb a lot of the product like the softer Beauty Blenders do. So here we put it on. Where'd you get the scar on your nose? Right here? I actually have no idea. I've had it since probably my 20s, early 20s. And I even like asked my mom, and she was like, I have no idea. And you'd think you'd remember getting like a severe scar right there. Isn't that weird? No clue. Okay, so now that we have on our concealer, you can really see how much coverage the concealer all by itself gives you. Isn't that so amazing? It really, oh my gosh. Hold on. Shoot, I think I blocked someone. Okay, we're good. Sorry. Creepers. So there we have the concealer. So the concealer all by itself, my goodness, gives you so much coverage. So if you have under eye, dark circles, really bad discoloration, the concealer is an instant like goodbye. So if you have struggles with like finding something that is good coverage, definitely try that out. I was like, Jenny, how did you know that? Were you at that party? Oh, that's funny. I forgot we told that story on Instagram. But no, I was unharmed in that event. Oh, you guys make me laugh. All right, so now what we're going to do is use the Touch Behold Translucent Setting Powder. Because like I had said, that's a non-negotiable for me as well, because this is going to absorb any natural oils that push against our foundation, concealer, anything like that, causes creasing. This also helps to prevent, this also helps to minimize the appearance of pores and blemishes as well. Yes, the collagen is on my website. I'll give you the link directly in the comments, Janice. It is amazing. Not only does it help your hair grow, but it also really, really helps with adult acne, helps with rosacea, helps with psoriasis, helps with eczema, helps with redness, helps with large pores. It does so, so much. I know. I think I blocked all the creepers. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so now we're going to use our fan brush and sweep away any excess. So the setting powder is a really good product, especially if oily skin or a lot of large pores or a lot of blemishes. So using our fan brush to sweep away. And then as I had also mentioned, our pressed powder that I'm going to set my makeup with is a non-negotiable as well. Sorry, because it is so amazing. It makes your skin just look like a porcelain doll. I'm almost out of it and I'm milking the last little bit. This is the pressed powder in the shade Taffeta. And why this is so important to your makeup and why this is what I was calling a non-negotiable is because this is going to be making your skin look so soft. It has shea butter and vitamin E infused in your pressed powder. It has so many other really healing ingredients in it as well. It's going to have an ingredient in it that actually helps to kind of like an antibacterial. So it kills off like the yuck like from the environment to your skin. So it adds this like layer of protection for your skin. So if you break out really easy, you need to try this pressed powder, which I actually didn't know any of that until I started reading into our ingredients that are in our products and researching what are those ingredients? What do they do? And I was blown away, like jaw on the floor when I read what's in here and how it affects your skin in the most positive way. Like I already loved it. And then after reading the ingredients, I was like, oh my gosh, like everyone needs this pressed powder. And I know sometimes people go, a lot of the times people say, I have this type of skin, I have dry skin, I have oily skin, I can't use that product, yada yada. You can with this. This pressed powder is so good. I should clean my makeup brushes about once a week. Do I clean it once a week? No, I clean it about every other week if I'm going to be honest. I should clean it every week though. All right, so for bronzer, one last part that was a non-negotiable because we have only one bronzer available right now. And we're going to do the Beachfront bronzer in the shade Sunset. And I'm going to pop this on the apple of my cheek. Even when you're doing like a really simplified makeup look, this is a really good thing to do because this is going to one, make your makeup match even better. And two, it's going to add like a really pretty like bronzed effect to your skin. So it's going to be very flattering on. And then when you're not doing like a really big coverage, like a really thick coverage, like we're not doing today, we're doing a really light coverage, this is going to be really important because it's going to add a layer of, it's going to look like coverage. It's going to make your makeup look like we're being all full coverage, but we're not. Why is taffeta pressed powder and not lace like your liquid? So lace was a really good match. And then for the, I was wondering what Edgar meant. For the BB cream, I actually used it in the shade Bisque. So BB cream runs in a different like color wheel. So if you don't know what color you are in the BB cream, just comment color match and I'll be so happy to help answer what color you should be with your coverage. So the reason that I did taffeta pressed powder instead of lace is because the different colors mix together to equal my skin tone. The best way I can describe it is we're not all the same ethnicity. Even if we are English, both of us, I might be Irish and you might have Spanish in you. Like we're all so different and all of those differences are beautiful, but are also creates different undertones in different ways that our skin wears makeup. Makeup is color. It's like coloring a coloring book. You're going to need different colors to create different finishes, if that makes sense. We're not all one color. We're not all lace. I'm lace foundation with taffeta pressed powder over top. So I always encourage you guys to make sure that you get color matched from me by one, messaging me on the blue and white box right there, or comment color match, because hardly ever are you one solid color in any makeup brand, because you have all those beautiful ethnicity undertones in your skin, and you could also really only prefer wearing a type of foundation, whether you like liquid, you like stick, you like BB cream, and that's what I do for a living. I'm here to help you find your perfect match in makeup. So comment color match down below or private message me and I can get you fully set up with what colors you should be in this makeup to equal out a perfect match for your skin. So hardly ever does that mean that you are lace and that's it. It's going to be a perfect match. Almost always I recommend a color in your foundation, a color in your pressed powder, and a color in your concealer. The three together, often you need those three to equal you. So a lot of the times people are like, why do I need all these products? You don't need all of the products, but to equal out to your skin tone, a lot of the times we need those color combinations. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And if I just confuse the heck out of you, reach out to me here on Facebook. I will be so happy to help answer any of your questions. So you guys voted for blush in the shade Sweet. That's what we're going to do today. It's a matte blush color and it's a very soft mauve pink. If you're looking for a color that is very, 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 very light, this is it. It is very soft and subtle. It is a pink undertone. It's like the shade Sweet, or I'm sorry, it's like the shade Sisterly without any sheen. Yay, hi Renee. So we're going to pop this on to our apple of our cheek, working up to the hairline. It's going to add a little color to our cheeks so we don't look washed out. And we're using the setting powder brush. This brush is so important. All right, so we're almost to our eyeshadow, which I need you guys to vote on. So your choice is, let's make this easy for everyone counting the votes. Let's see. Because pressed powders are it. Pressed powders are in the sale. So I love using what's on sale for you guys to choose from. So these are all of the pressed powders. I'm pretty sure whoever counts these votes are going to kill me if I'm like, make your picks. So how should we do this? Okay, let's do this. Would you want a natural eye, a bronzy eye, or a colorful eye? How about that? 3 choices: bronzy, colorful, neutral. Okay, make your comment down below and I'll do a color combination of whatever you guys choose. So if you want to do natural, colorful, or bronzy, go ahead and comment below. Delicious, jealous. These are shadow names if you weren't aware. And people were like, why is she saying delirious? Blues, colorful. Okay, so now we're going to do the Touch and Mold Luminizer in the shade Pearly on the bridge and tip of the nose, Cupid's bow. This is a really good product, especially if you love colors, especially if you love dewy look. Sorry, I was reading comment. If you love like that really pretty dewy look, this is a really, really pretty shade to make sure to get. So again, this is the shade Pearly in the Touch a la Mode Luminizer. So especially when you're wearing like a BB cream that's already hydrating and like really dewy finish, this just like escalates it and looks so, so good. So the highlight is a really good product to make sure you get. All right, while you guys continue to vote on eyeshadow, we're going to do our eyebrows. I'm going to do the brow pencil, which is called the Brow Sculpting Pencil in the shade Brown. And keep commenting if you want to see a neutral eye, a colorful eye, or a bronzy eye. All right, and then with my brows, we're gonna do the Brow Sculpting Pencil, which I had mentioned. Now this is going to be really good for if you have really sparse eyebrows because it has argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it. So it actually helps your brow hair to grow while you're wearing it, which is amazing. And it also has vitamin E infused in it, so it actually gives your brow hair so much hydration and just helps with like the overall fluff. And I'm using it in the shade Brown. Again, if you haven't tried this pencil yet, comment color match and I'll private message you a full recommendation on what colors that you should be, including your brow color. But I love that it has this little brush because it allows you to kind of comb through the color. So it gives you like a really nice natural finish with your brows. And then same thing on this side. Okay, almost done. So let's wrap up the vote. So what are we at? Are we doing a colorful or a neutral or a bronzy eye? And then did we ever finish voting for mascara? I can't remember. So you can order the BB cream right down here on this little link right there. It's going to be under foundation and it's going to be the BB cream. And if you need to be color matched, just let me know. Just comment color match and I will private message you. I love these little makeup sponges or makeup erasers to remove any foundation out of your hair.
Okay, so mascara was both.
Both, okay.
Eyes are tied 12-12 between bronzy and colorful. Honorable mention for the new colors though, because I saw a lot of people like the Jubilee. Is that the new?
Jubilee?
It's like the bluey one. What are the new ones out right now? Yeah, those were the ones.
Cautious is one. I don't know if there's a Jubilee. Adventurous. Inquisitive. Breakable. Jittery?
Jittery.
Oh, you guys, do them dirty.
Jittery.
I mean, the color's nice. I get it. But I don't, you guys know I don't do bold eyeshadows. Last time you vote. I'm just kidding. All right. So am I doing this? Jittery? I'm like trying to think, how can I mix your guys' bright, jittery color? It's limited edition, by the way, with a bronzy. So let's think here. Let's get creative, Rhea. We are going to do... I might just veto you and go bronze. So let's see. Because with this is going to like take some... That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to veto you guys. It was a tie, I heard anyway. My brows colored in fully. I like to just kind of like etch them on. Mixed with delicious. That is a really pretty color. That's delicious. All right. Working on the fly here. All right. I think I have an idea. All right. Okay. It'll be a surprise. A rose gold. I should do a rose gold palette. That would be very pretty. If I was going to do a rose gold palette, one color would be Visionary that you would definitely want to get. I did a eye look for green eyes the other day, actually, which make sure to check out the video section on my page. I want to get jittery, but I was scared. I feel you, girl. I'm scared too. I'm just teasing. I did jittery the beginning of the month, and the eye look came out really, really beautiful. So I kind of did already do jittery. All right, so we're going to start off with some really basic colors first. So one basic color that you want to make sure to get is the shade Astute. So this is going to be a really important color because it looks good on any eye look that you do, and you could use it all by itself, and it's a really good neutral base. So this is a really important color to make sure that you're getting if you don't already have it, which if you didn't see already, we are having eyeshadows on sale in the February special. So you get your choice of eyeshadow palette, you get your choice of mascara, lip liner, lip gloss. You get so many products in the February special, so make sure that you take advantage of that. So we're going to do the shade Astute all over as a base. And then once we have that color on, which you guys can clearly see it's one of my favorites, now I'm going to go in with the shade Impish, which is going to be a really pretty orange. It's like a burnt orange, but this makes, again, for really, really pretty sunset vibes. And if you're ever doing like a smoky eye or bronzy eye, this is a really good one to pop underneath, because it pulls these orange tones, which really lightens up the eye look. So if you're ever doing your eyeshadow and you feel like you're putting on your eyeshadow and it feels very heavy on your eyes, typically doing an orange color like this underneath is a really, really good one to have because it really brightens up that area and like pulls these really gorgeous tones through. All right, so Impish is on. And always blend. The more you blend, the better it looks. And then now we're gonna go with, drum roll please. All right, we are gonna go with the color Delicious. Sorry, jittery, not today. So we're gonna go with this color right here, which is the shade Delicious, and it is a very gorgeous darker bronze. It looks good as a smoky eye and as a bronzy eye too. And what I'm doing with this, I spritzed my deluxe brush with this because it really helps to cling onto this color, making it a little bit more pigmented. You don't necessarily have to do that step, but it does look really pretty, really pigmented. And we're gonna throw this on starting in the inner corner and then work this towards the outer corner. I don't know what March's bundle is. No, I don't actually. But I do know that the February special, the colors are limited edition for those really bright shades. So those who did vote for those bright colors, make sure you get your hands on them, because I will do, and I have done the bright blue already, and I have done jittery already. Actually, in the beginning of this month, it was the first look I did because I knew you guys were big fans. So I have done 2 eye looks with that for inspiration, and I will throw those into the mix ever so often to give you guys ideas of what colors to use for those. All right, so something else that we're gonna do too is we're gonna take the liner side of this and we're gonna grab Delicious on this and underline our lower lash line with this. So this is going to give the whole eye look kind of like a finished look. So everything really flows together. But if you need any help picking out your eyeshadow, if you have blue eyes, green eyes, hazel, brown, gray, make sure to send me a message here on Facebook and just let me know what color eyes you have, and I can give you a recommendation on what colors would make your eyes pop and are good ones for you. Yes, that was the look that scared my son. The red eye look. I thought it was really fun though. So for being not a huge bright color fan, I really liked it. All right, so now I'm gonna grab Impish one last time Just kind of work this into the outer corner. Just like that. That turned out pretty. Trying to do me dirty with my red. All right, so now that we have that on, what I usually will do too is I will start to blend with an empty brush just to make sure everything looks really soft. So while we're doing this, if you guys could vote on what lip liner to use, so I know where to go from here. So the lip liner choices, we have nude, we have red, which I don't really want to wear red, so how about we could do a nude lip or a berry lip? Those are your choices. Nude lip or a berry lip. Oops, wrong palette. Prim. R.A.P. Prim. We don't have that color anymore. Oh, I didn't do eyeliner. Good call, Barbara. Thanks for looking out, girlfriend. Nude, nude. You guys are my peeps with my nude pics of lip liner. All right, so throwing on my eyeliner really fast, which this is my favorite eyeliner. You can get it on sale a couple of ways. We have 2 bundles right now that are on sale. One being the Eye Essential bundle and one being the February special, both of which come with the eyeliner. So definitely snag it on sale since you have so many ways to do so. All right, so we're gonna do our, we're gonna set our makeup and then do lashes and lips. Okay, so setting spray on again. So if you've been watching from the very beginning, props to you. But we did the pre-makeup routine, which is setting spray, primer, setting spray. And now we're gonna make sure to set our makeup because this is gonna add moisture into our foundations, helping them look so soft and natural and expand. And it also is going to be really important because it's going to keep everything in a place, so anti-transfer. So going to be very important. Yes, I use the shades Impish, Astute, and Delicious on my eyes today. All right, so now for lashes, we're going to start off first with the lash primer. This was a non-negotiable. I didn't ask you to vote for this because I'm always going to use this. It makes your lashes look so long. And not only does it help with the length of the look of your lashes, but it also hydrates your lashes. So really, really important step to make sure to do before you put on any mascara. Okay, so now we're going to go in with our Twisted mascara. You guys had voted for what mascara to use, and you voted both, which you guys are my girls because that is my favorite combination as well. So we're going to first off go with our Twisted mascara from the base lash all the way up. And this is going to be the best mascara you could ever use in the history of mascara ever. So this is going to be amazing because it has argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it. Helps your lashes to not only grow while you're wearing it, but it has the best intentional little bristle brush on here. So it really helps extend the lashes and prevent it from ever looking clumpy or spider leggy or any other negative mascara descriptions. It's so good. So you can do as many coats of this as well because it's never going to look clumpy, like I said. And the best part is it has this intentional little bristle brush. So if you hold the silver portion and turn, you're going to unscrew the bigger wand. If you hold the silver and unscrew the top, you get the smaller wand. And this is going to be the best at reaching those harder to reach eyelashes. Or a pro tip too is if you are, if you have really small lashes, start off with the smaller wand and then do the bigger wand to extend the lashes and get them to like be longer, so it makes it easier on yourself to apply your mascara. I would really say the Twisted mascara is the best mascara ever. So now we're going to use the 4D mascara. This is the one that has the fibers infused in it. And it's just going to add a little bit of zhuzh to your lashes, making them look a little bit more fuller. So both really good options, but honestly, the Twisted Mascara is the absolute best. So using that. Okay, before Ryan comes in here, I gave him crap yesterday because he didn't buy me flowers or a card for Valentine's Day. We were going to bed and I was like, thanks for my flowers. Oh wait. And he was like, babe. And I was like, no, it's fine. I was like, it didn't matter you didn't give me flowers because I really liked the card you gave me. And I was like, oh wait. I was just giving him a hard time. But I thought it was funny. All right, so now let's do this nude lip liner. I clearly saw the overwhelming votes for nudes lips. So we're gonna go ahead and now go in with our lip liner in Polite. And apply this all over. Okay, so this is my absolute favorite color. We went out to dinner and we were so busy yesterday. We didn't do anything. So I really didn't care. I was just, you know, being a wife. Giving him a hard time. Okay, so lining our lips. I don't know, this is a really fun eye look. I like this one. Good job, guys. Okay, so lining our lips with this. And now the reason that I love to line my lips and then fill them all in with a lip liner, not only is it creamy and it glides on, but you guys, these lip liners are so smudge proof. You could literally wear it just like this and be totally fine. And it looks so, so good. I know. He's usually really good about doing that kind of stuff. And I honestly, I didn't care. We were so busy yesterday. No, I didn't get him anything either. That's why I was like, I didn't say anything until it was like at night. And then he's like, you didn't get me anything. I was like, we all know Valentine's Day are for women. I'm just teasing. Okay. Lipstick. We are going to do the lipstick in the shade Well-To-Do. Also my favorite. And pop that on. And I honestly didn't even remember that like I was supposed to get flowers until we went to dinner. And then the hostess gave me a flower and I was like, oh, and I was like, oh, perfect opportunity to give Ryan a hard time. Okay, lipstick and Well-To-Do on. One of my absolute favorite colors because it's the perfect combination. Yes, we did go to the mall yesterday. It's a perfect combination of being nude and pastel without washing you out. So if you're on the hunt for like a legit good every single day nude lipstick color, that is it. It's called Well-To-Do. It's linked right here in the comments. It is the absolute best. And then to top this lipstick combination, I'm going to do my favorite lip gloss, which is the shade Lonesome. It's actually like a really pretty kind of pinky undertone, like a pale pink. But when you layer it on top of this, it just enhances this overall whole look. And the lip glosses, there's 3 limited edition colors right now that are included in the February special, and also you could buy them by themselves. And I should mention that too, with the limited edition eyeshadows, those are also, you can buy them by themselves too. You don't have to get them on sale in the February special either. So you have lots of options as far as that, but love this color. I love that these lip glosses are high gloss, without being sticky or have any weird taste or smell or anything. They're just a really good high gloss. So there's the makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed choosing my makeup today. You guys did a really good job, I will say. I love this look. Well done. You guys are good at what you do. Yes, one is already sold out. So if you've had your eye on getting the lip glosses or the pressed eyeshadows, I would ASAP. Thank you, Annie. Honestly, I cannot stress enough how good the collagen is. The collagen has seriously cleaned up and cleared my skin so much. I don't know if you guys have been seeing, but over the last couple months, I was getting really crazy breakouts on my cheeks. And ever since I started taking this, it has totally cleared up. So highly, highly recommend your collagen. So definitely check that out and make sure you shop down here on this little link right there. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Yes, feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions on the collagen or anything. So let me know and I would be so happy to help you guys. I will see you soon. Love you. Bye.